Gambling boss James Packer has told an audience in Melbourne that he'll personally mentor an Indigenous businesswoman. Mr Packer made the pledge at an employment forum called to discuss Indigenous work prospects. From Melbourne, Jeff Waters reports.
Since it was launched 3 years ago, the Australian Employment Covenant has seen thousands of Indigenous Australians given work. And now the movement's founder, Andrew Twiggy Forrest, says 57,000 jobs have been promised by businesses across the country.
There's a sustainable change underway which will live long past us.
Joining him at a Melbourne University forum was businessman James Packer, who pointed out the difficulty of finding jobs for Indigenous people in major cities.
But finding a way for the 70% of our Indigenous brothers and sisters who live in the cities to get work is, obviously the numbers speak for themselves.
So Mr Packer, whose company's won awards for Indigenous employment, is promising 2,000 jobs by 2021.
James Packer is in a good position to make that pledge because he says Crown Casino is the largest single employment site in Australia. But part of the covenant involves mentoring, and Andrew Forrest wants chief executives to take up that challenge. So James Packer nominated somebody at the forum.
Madonna Beattie runs a small employment and youth support company.
I would hope to gain some insights in how you act, what you do, how you speak.
But the new protégé says it's a two-way street.
I hope that he has an insight into what it is like out there to be me.
Andrew Forrest says now the movement's surpassed its pledge for 50,000 new jobs, it's time for governments to step up with job-targeted training programs. Jeff Waters, Lateline.